your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day. Oh, hi there, little fella.
Oh.
Hey, listen, you know who you could be if I gave you this little hat and a bag to carry over your shoulder?
Let's get into it. The first cat you're going to meet is a cat who I like to call the withholder. All right, most cats, you know what I'm saying, they see you coming, they see that you're bubbling, that you're going to make some money. And if they're really solid in the game, they're going to share the information, because what difference does it make? You know, if it's only 1% of the hustle or people actually going to turn it into something, then why would you be stingy? But you always got cats in this game who want to withhold information. You got cats who want to withhold chips. You're going to have cats who want you to fill in the blanks by yourself. Then this can be your main boy, partner, because it happens. It goes down like that when the chips get in the middle of your friendship. You know what I'm saying? You might have a friend who see that, you know what I'm saying, he pretty much came up with the idea. He brought you on board. He don't want you to know that all the chips are there, right? What the chips are really about, because he really feel he entitled to the hustle, 100% entitled to the hustle. And he probably is, but he should have never brought you on board, you dig? Because if the cat is going to be shady with his chips, or shady with the information, or keeping you in the dark about the hustle, you know what I'm saying, then you're going to see that it's going to ruin your friendship over the long haul. And a lot of cats you're going to meet, if I say, it's usually, this is a friend move. This ain't really somebody new. If you come into the game and you two, you know, you and the cats aren't friends, then why is he withholding? You already know he's not going to give you all the information. He's not your boy. But if this is one of your boys, right, you're going to see that some of these cats, when they get the chips in their hand and when they start seeing stuff and they start seeing it bubble, the cats start withholding information, withholding chips, withholding opportunities, you know what I'm saying, from you, so he can go capitalize on all of them. Now, let me give you a little bit of a hint how you can spot a cat like this, all right? You spot a cat like this primarily that he wants you to help him, you dig, when he points out something. But if you have an idea, he's not going to help you. This lets you know that the thing is imbalanced. There's an imbalance in the hustle. There's an imbalance on the agreement between you two cats. You see what I'm saying? Because if you came into the hustle and you got to help, if he was really on board with you 100%, partner, he would help you do your part of the game too. Even though y'all came in and you helping him, he would help. It's in his best interest, right? And the reason why I'm telling you this, because you got to pay attention to the brain of a person like this. The brain of a person like this tells you straight up that I'm going to help him. I mean, I need his help with my stuff, but I'm not going to go over there, because he wants you to see this. It's an old saying. What is that saying where someone says, treat people how you want to be treated? He's treating you how he wants to be treated. He's just not man enough to say it to you yet, partner. So what he's going to do is, I'm going to help you, but you know what I'm saying, you can help him, but he ain't going to help you, partner. So that's step one, is seeing that this cat is kind of shady over there. He's holding something back because he wants you to help him, and he's gonna keep all the information to himself. It's a control technique. Keep you in the dark about the chips. You see this come up a lot in record companies. You know what I'm saying? All the time, you help me do this, you help me do this, and then all of a sudden, when it's time to sign contracts, these cats are nowhere to be seen. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let you know that the deal was going down like this. They didn't let you know how much chips you should be paid. They didn't let you know. They're withholding all this information. So this is definitely the first cat you're going to meet, especially if you're bringing in people that are supposedly your friend. So prepare for it, get ready for it, but that's the game, partner. Suck it up and don't ever let nobody, that I didn't warn you about it. You know what I'm saying? Quote your boy Freeman next time you enter any of these situations where you got a friend involved. That these cats, right now, when everybody poor, freedom is, the information is freely given. As soon as you get some chips, watch what happens. People start hiding around corners. You dig what I'm saying? Not inviting you to meetings. Doing things on their own and not telling you that they went. These are the seeds of someone who likes to withhold the hustle, withhold the money. So the first cat I want you to remember out of this whole thing is called the withholder. You're going to meet him a lot. Next cat coming up on the people you're going to meet. Who are the people? You know what I'm saying? The second cat is going to be the cat who thinks you're not better than him. All right? I'm going to call it the AKA Smarty Pants. You're gonna meet some cats who are smarter than you. They know they're smarter than you. In real time, partner, they are smarter than you. All right, but they don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to put the wheels on the truck and push it downhill. But they know they're smarter than you. All right. So you're gonna have a cat who pretty much is arguing theory with you all day, and you gotta excuse yourself from this cat's company. That's what I'm trying to tell you earlier, because he really don't even have a way that he's gonna make it happen. All he can do is tell you. Let me give you a good example. You might argue with a cat, and you're talking to him about philosophy of chips. All right. You're saying, hey, you know what? I go in, I want all the money. Some cats come in, they want all the assets. Right? But if you're talking to a cat who never built anything, who don't got anything, you know what I'm saying? You entertaining the idiot, straight up. Nobody's gonna tell you that, but you entertaining the idiot, because he don't have nothing. All he doing is telling you what he would do if he could do when he got what he don't got in his pocket right now, partner. You understand what I'm saying? He don't have nothing to do. He over here philosophizing about chips, homie. And you letting them talk to you sideways. You letting them confuse you. But realistically, what's really the part about it you got to watch out for is this is the kind of cat that goes behind your back and tells other people you're not smart. You dig? He's not better than us. He's not better than me. I know more than him. That cat came from nothing. I do this. I was on my grind. I've been doing this, and cat didn't. You know, it's pre-hating before the hate comes in. All that I'm speaking to you about today, about who are the people, these are the personality traits you're going to meet before full-blown hating comes out, partner. Before full-blown sabotage comes out. This cat right here, not better than me, the smart cats. Look, I'm going to give you a good example. When I was driving down the street one time, it's in Long Beach. For the rest of y'all cats who know, you know what I'm saying, over there off of Pacific. And I'm driving next to this cop, right? Cop pulls up on the side of me. He looks at me, looks at my car, shakes his head back and forth, right? I look back at him, I smile, and I shake my head back at him, right? Now, what do you think is going on in that kind of exchange, right? He probably thinking in his head, I work harder than this cat. I'm smarter than the average black man going down the street, right? How is he doing better than me? I'm better than him, right? Everything you would say, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hard-working man. I'm salt of the earth, and I go out here every day, and I put my life on the line. And this cat is coming up the street bumping Young Dro next to him. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even turn the music down, coward. So the thing I'm telling you is, you're going to meet this cat definitely on the street. You know what I'm saying? He's not better than me. That's what he wants to say. He's not better than me. I'm out here doing this. I'm really doing that. And you're going to hear him say that. If you ever got any friends who say that, you got to watch them too, because that's a sign of someone who don't have something of their own when they're over here saying he's not better than me. Be careful of this cat. I'm just saying they spread viruses. You dig? They walk around and you would not know, because he doesn't really want to say it, because man to man, partner, that's not something you say to somebody else. But realistically, behind the scenes, he think he better than you. Okay, let me give you cat number 3 on the rundown. And this is a cat who just hate when you speak. I love these cats. These are the ones I run into the most. All right, it's a cat. Let me give you a good example. The cat probably doing well in his current position. He has no intention on making money. He just doesn't like when people talk down on his hustle, which ain't really a hustle. It's just him maintaining what he got. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't really a hustle. He ain't really out here trying to be about chips, but he want to be around it. So he hates the fact that he's not really about his chips so much that he just hate when you speak. I'm just saying, you can be telling the cat how to get to rallies, or to get on the freeway on ramp, and the cat just hate when you open your mouth. There's nothing you can do to this kind of cat. There's nothing you can really what's the word here I'm looking for? There's nothing you can do to remedy the situation with this cat. You know what I'm saying? What he really is getting at, and what he really wants to say to you is Just because I'm not hustling like you don't mean I'm not nothing. You know what I'm saying? That I don't mean anything. And nobody's saying that to this cat. He got a self-esteem issue. You know what I'm saying? He really got a self-esteem issue, because if that cat put me and you on something, partner, you going down the street by me, and this is pre-chips, pre-business, pre-hustle, pre-anything. If you doing chips, if you making some good chips, I just want to know how you got them. I'm not really hating on you, man. I mean, you can be extra flamboyant with your hustle, you know what I'm saying? And I would still be the same cat asking, man, how is it getting down like that? Because I never, you know what I'm saying, I don't hate when the cats speak. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'm listening. I want to know. But the other cat on the other side of this thing, he's so filled with what I want to call, I don't even want to call it jealousy or envy. He just doesn't like the fact that what he spent the last 20 years trying to become, the last 10 years, all these college degrees and all this hustle, he doesn't want to be felt like he's not a cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? But when the young guppy comes out into the big pond, partner, and sees that other people are about it, you know what I'm saying? You got to push your pride back down and say, you know, I just didn't know about it. But now that I know about it, I'm going to be about it. You dig? But this cat right here, he just hate when you speak. I run into these cats majority of the time. This is my arch nemesis on the hustle. I can see when the cat, even if I write a blog, I can feel the hate coming through the words that a cat is using, because I know what he's trying to imply. He think he too slick. Let me give you something special for a special warning out to the cat and for y'all cats who gonna run into him later on in life. They too sloppy with their game. They undisciplined with their tongue. You know what I'm saying? They let their emotions come through like a little girl, you dig? Like a 5-year-old little girl. Somebody stole their ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't want to be their friend. They getting offended and they really crying on the inside like a little girl. So when you talk, they just can't even get past the fact that they should be doing better than you. They just hate when you speak. They just hate anything you talk about. Even if it's good game, they hate it. So be careful of this cat. I'm aware of the cat all day, but you know, I call this the casualties of war, homie. When you step out into this hustle and you're trying to make chips, all right, and you good with it, and you smooth with it, and you're gonna keep building. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep building. I don't care if people don't like me or not. That's the hustle. That's what you're always gonna hear from your boyfriend. I'm gonna keep building. But the cat know that you're gonna keep building, and he know that he stopped. He know that he you know what I'm saying, he's supervisor or something right now, and he got no intentions on getting better, on bettering his hustle. So he wanna make sure that you respect what he do. And in reality, you don't have to respect what this cat does. He ain't about nothing. You see what I'm saying? He about what he about. And I just mean if he stay in his lane and be quiet, then nobody would say anything to him. But since he want to step out and say what I do is bigger than all y'all. Let me give you a good example. If you ever roll out to Vegas, if you ever rolling out to any place where anybody chilling at, and you're going to see a lot of people, I usually call them college educated cats. They always look at somebody who they think might be pushing dope or something like that, and they look at them like they looking down on them. They just, you know, I'm doing better than him. Why the ladies ain't doing this? I'm doing better than him. I ain't even this. I am doing better than him. But in the game, when we talking about money, in the game of life and chips, not in the game of just being a man, in the game of money, the dude who got it is king. Period. No matter how that guy got it. No matter how he came up on it. I know you sitting back saying, well, Freeman, are you condoning dope deal? I'm not condoning any of that stuff. I'm just telling you that the cat is high rolling and you not. The cat is in the penthouse suite at the MGM and you not. You know what I'm saying? Game recognized game, man. However he got it, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to hate when the cat speak. He figured something out that you don't got. And let me give you one to grow on. There's a lot of cats out here emulating the streets. You might think they dope dealers, but the cats might be lawyers, doctors. You can't tell who's selling dope hardly anymore in this game. Because cats are just emulating the streets so much, you don't know. Everybody riding around, you know what I'm saying, entourage style with a couple of Aston Martins. You just don't know. The game has been elevated. But going back to this cat, remember. Some cats will just hate when you speak. no matter what you're talking about. He just hated, period. All right. The next cat I'm gonna get into is what I like to call the data collectors. All right. I got a special place for the data collectors because these cats spend the majority of their time trying to find your weakness. All right. For some reason, I don't know why are they sweating you so much, but they want to find your weakness. To me, they just don't like you, but they want to, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch out for these. It's like chameleons. They want to blend in. They don't really got a thing about you, but let me give you a good hustle. You see these cats a lot of times with politics. Somebody gets caught with, they're cheating on their wife or something like that, and cats are wondering, how did they find out? I mean, didn't everybody already know partner was over there cheating on his wife? And then all of a sudden, the cat decides to run for something, and then your boy, data collector, come out of the woodwork and just start, selling game to people for 15 G's and trying to stay behind the scenes. If you watch TV, if you watch a lot of this stuff, white folks do this all the time. You watch TV, you watch anything that they love to do this data collector thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember he didn't say hello to me. So I got this picture of him half drunk with his left nipple out on the strip. And you like, what kind of cat is holding on to those kind of pictures? You know what I'm saying? For what? And you got to watch out for them. They not hard to spot. They're not hard to spot. Let me tell you how. Let me give you some little game on this one. Data collectors are easy to spot because they ask too many damn questions. Stuff that they don't need to know. Right? But they trying to get into your pocket, partner. They trying to figure out the game from you. And they trying to, it's really a subtle form. Like I'm telling you, all this stuff I'm talking about is kind of before hate blooms. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of these cats are not late bloomers. They just have a higher gestation period. But you got to understand that these cats are sitting here, the data collectors are sitting here, like taking notes. The sad part about a data collector is the cat is usually very smart. What I mean by that is the cat usually is so self-aware of his surroundings, so self-aware of who he is, that the cat does not need to engage in this kind of game. But they don't know any better. This is the way they got up. They think that the world is coming against them. You understand what I'm saying? They gotta build up the fortress of hate to come at you. And usually your main man data collector is the one. And you got one of these partners around. It's like a male form of gossip, homie. You understand what I'm saying? They know everything about everything, but they not even involved in it. It's the male gossip king right here, data collector. The last one I want you to get through your head, and this is the one that always bothers me the most, okay? Because I don't get it, but I'm gonna put it out there for you. It's the cat who sees you as his personal competition. All right. What I mean by that is the cat wakes up in the morning and he says, "What is Freeman doing? I gotta beat Freeman." Right? Freeman got a new car. I gotta beat Freeman on it. Gotta get that car. Freeman got, what I'm saying? He's talking to one girl. Freeman, I'm talking to two girls. Freeman is, is going over here to the East Coast. I'm over on the East Coast too. Right? This cat measures himself against you. And I know you're gonna see, man, this is so normal in the game that it's a shame. But the cat will measure himself against you. Right? And you don't understand why he would measure himself. Y'all supposed to be boys, you know what I'm saying? What you got, he can use. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't really about that. But the cat personally, deep down in his soul, you know what I'm saying, thinks he's better than you. And he can never catch up. He can never catch up because everything he's trying to do, you've already been there and done that. So let me give you an idea. Let me give you an idea of the kind of cat I'm talking about. You buy a car, right? And you stay ahead of the game on your car, you know what I'm saying? You limited run additions on your car. And the cat decides he's going to get the exact same car. And then when he find out he can't get the exact same car, he go and get a car one step under. You understand what I mean? Now, some of you cats are going to say it's flattery. What is that? What is that saying where copying is the best form of flattery or whatever? Imitation is the best form of flattery. It is, homie, when you able to press out 1,000,000 Sean John jeans and everybody want to look like Puffy. Copying is good, but not when it's your boy. Not when it's the cat sitting next to you. Not when it's a cat that you know. You're sitting here wondering what kind of thing is going on in this cat's head that he want to take what you got. He want to imitate what you got. Not to, what is his original thought? You know what I'm saying? This is the cat you're going to meet a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? And this is also one of, a couple of them I hit you right in the heart with, because the withholders will be your friends, and this cat right here. The personally challenging you cat. You know what I'm saying? You are the mark. And he just wants to catch up with whatever you do. You get a barbecue pit, he get a barbecue pit. You know what I'm saying? You and your wife go to vacation, him and his wife go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's like tit for tat. Sometimes you see it's keeping up with the Joneses. But you didn't know they were keeping up with the Freemans. You didn't know you were the trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats are lost in this world. They don't know how to make their own way. They don't know how to make their own lane. You throw a rock in the river and it ripple, you know what I'm saying, in the lake. This cat tried to throw a rock in there because he saw you. He wanted to see if he can make it ripple. You dig? They stand 2 steps behind the hustle, but, you know what I'm saying, you got to watch out for this cat. They devious. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a personal story about your boy Freeman. I had a cat, one of my good friends, man. That's why it was disappointing to the hustle, but I understand money. Life is what it is. One time, you know what I'm saying, I helped this cat get a job. Right? He didn't believe he can get this job. He was pretty good at, staying in his lane. I said, hey, let's just push a little bit. Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can get this next job. So I go and say, you know what? Let's go look and see what the job is. He hesitating on the hustle. So we go look at it, and I say, okay, let's read one of the books, or let's just get accustomed to what they're asking for. And I told him, I said, hey, you think if you get the job, you'll be able to catch up with it fast? He said, yeah. So we went to the little library, looked up the books, read a little bit about them, got a gist of what they were talking about. And then I said, let's put it in the resume and say that you're aware of it, that you have seen it. So, of course, they hired the cat, right? He real happy about it. He move up a notch. I'm just thinking, I've been running this hustle since I was 17 years old. Somebody told me, do you know Quicken? I went and looked at Quicken real quick, and now I know Quicken, because I know cats are going to teach me. They're going to put me on when I come to the job. Nobody just expect you to come in there day one and know how to do it. If you got a fast learning curve, if you can get over the hurdle fast, you can do this all day. So game recognized game. At the end of the day, the cat told me, he said, man, Freeman, I don't even want to say thank you to you for doing. And I'm like, man, if saying thank you to you is going to hurt you that much, you don't have to say thank you to me. I mean, we boys, you have to say thank you to me anyway. This is just what I do. I would expect you to do the same thing for me if you knew I can move on, and you know what I'm saying? But then the cat threw a whammy at me, okay? Let me tell you the whammy. So one day we coming back after we rolled out to a spot, feeling a little bit tipsy. We come back, you know what I'm saying? I drop him off. The cat said, you know what I'm saying? When I get married, Freeman, I don't even want you to come to the marriage. So to me, now I know what you're saying. You're saying, boy, this is just nuts. But you see, it's in the back of his brain. You see what I'm saying? The hate didn't manifest too harmfully to me, you dig? But he was comparing himself to me. He wanted to do something, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even want my help, and we supposed to be friends. Why would you hang around a cat if you're your friend and, you know what I'm saying, he can't even offer you advice? He can't even, you know what I'm saying, do something. So I took that as a sign. You know me, I don't play around when hate is on the scene, partner. I get out of it. You know what I'm saying? This betrayal game is real serious when it comes to chips, and you got to be able to spot these cats. You know what I'm saying? You better get your senses up. You know what I'm saying? You better get your touch, taste, and smell up. You dig? When you go into these chips, because you got to be able to spot these suckers coming from a mile away. Let me give you a solution to the game, at least a solution that I got, okay? For the rest of you cats, hit me up, put on the comment section what solutions you got to the game. But what I learned to do with this situation is do one thing, and that is keep everybody at a distance away from my chips. I keep my personal relationships away from cats when chips are around. I keep my business digits, the numbers, the hustle away from cats. You understand what I mean? I keep everything that has to do with me, I got to keep it locked up and tight away from these cats, because they can't be trusted with this kind of information. And you're thinking, I'm not even talking about millions of dollars a cat. I'm talking about $5,000. You don't want people to know you got that in your pocket. You don't want to let people know that you went on vacation. You don't want to let people know what your future plans are. You don't want to let people know any of this stuff because they got a little bit of hate in their heart, and it's going to line up against you. And these are the people you're going to meet on your daily basis on the way up from the bottom or from the middle or wherever you're coming from. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you the golden rule of the hustle so you understand. Everybody wishes you well. Well, at least most people. Okay, everybody wishes you well. They just don't wish you would do better than them. You got to get that through your head. It's going to be a rare cat that can sit back with you, and when you tell them, hey man, I just made 100 G's and this cat is over there at his regular 9 to 5 and he just pulled in 2 G's, it's going to be a special cat that can sit there and say, man, keep hustling. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Can you put me on to the hustle? What am I missing? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a special cat. It's going to be rare to run into them. Rare. You know what I'm saying? That is so in tune with who they are as a man that they don't really sweat you. Even though you're doing good, that's not his angle. That's not the way he gonna get his chip, so he doesn't sweat it. You know what I'm saying? If you come and sit down with your boy Freeman and you about to bubble, I'm good because you know the thing is I got a plan and I'm gonna try to execute my plan. But I'm never gonna hate on, hey man, and I don't feel ashamed if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, buy the bar or buy me something to eat. I don't consider it to be that you one up on me, homie. I know what I would do the same thing if we had 20 and we were over there in Compton and you needed a sandwich. Because I know what it really is, man. It's saying I got chips today, and when you have chips tomorrow, you can pay me back. But we don't even have to say that. It's understood. You know what I'm saying? So what's the way out of all these cats? To get out of who are the people in your neighborhood? You're aware of it. I try to break it down as simply as possible to you and give you as many examples. But know that you got to keep your pockets, you know, on slim. And what I mean by that is the appearance of nothing. Okay? That's the way you blend in with everybody. I know you don't like it. I know you want to get out there and show your big jewel embezzled watches. I know you want to go pop bottles. I know you're caught up in all the trappings of looking like you got money. But cats who got real money, they on the low. And what they do is that in order to maintain their friendships, they keep that other part of their life out of the thing until they know that the boy that they're around can actually handle that kind of information. So to wrap it up, you know I wouldn't leave you without hearing the outro to that famous Sesame Street song, partner.
They're the people that you meet when you're walking down the street. They're the people that you meet each day.
Next time, partner.